I'm Donna. We're going to make some cinnamon rolls today. We're going to start with activating the yeast. So I've already put the water and sugar in the bowl, warm water. And now I'm just going to sprinkle the yeast over the top, just like that. And I'm going to set that aside while we get the next step started. We're going to start with the egg, putting it in my new glass bowl that I haven't even used. This is my first time using it. And we're going to add the the milk. And we're going to add the sugar. And we're going to add the butter and vanilla. And we're going to add the raisins. Now, as usual, don't worry about the ingredients or instructions because they'll be in the description box on the bottom below the video. So we'll put this in the mixer. Put this back on low. Let me just put the shield on. Okay, so we'll add the rest of the flour. So now we'll turn this up to about medium for 5 to 7 minutes. I'm just going to put a little bit of flour on the counter here. So we'll roll it out, or pour it out onto the counter, and then we're going to form it into a ball. Actually, it's basically done already for us. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay. So we have to oil the bowl. Grease it good. So your dough doesn't stick to it. We'll just take our bowl, put it in there to make sure it gets all nice, flip it over, so we get it all nice and oiled up. There we go. I just sound like an old pro, but I'm not. Okay, so I will just cover the bowl and put it in a warm spot. And it's winter here. This is only January 4th, I believe it is, 2013. I'm going to put this, I have a warm setting on my oven, so I've warmed up my oven just to the warm setting. And I'm going to put this in there for an hour. Gently punch down the dough. Just get the air bubbles out of it and whatever. Oh, it's a little hot. Okay, so now we'll put the cover back on, and as I said, I have to use my oven because that's the warmest spot that I have. So back in the oven it goes for another 30 minutes. Now here I've taken soft room temperature butter, just a piece of paper towel, and I just rubbed it all over up the sides and everything. Okay, that's a 9 by 13 pan. So now I'll just set that aside. In this bowl we have the brown sugar, the white sugar, the cinnamon. It's the filling, of course, that will be going over the dough once it's been rolled out. So I'll place that aside. Another Christmas gift that I got was the Joseph rolling pin. I've only used it a couple of times so far to make buttermilk biscuits. Seems to work good. And so today we'll be using it to roll this dough out to approximately 9 by 13, something like that. It's risen again. It was in for just a little over 30 minutes. I'm going to pour this out onto my floured surface. There we go. There, look nice. Put a little bit of flour on it so it's not so sticky. going to roll it out to about a 9 by 13. Now the butter's melted. I'll brush it all over the dough. Kind of try to make it a little bit tight. Try to cut it in the middle. Okay. And then we'll try to cut it in the middle again. I gotta be careful because I'm right on the counter. Like this. I hope they'll all fit. You gotta leave a little bit of room there because they need it. They're gonna get rising yet again. We need to leave a little bit of room because we're going to put them in a warm spot to rise yet again. Alright, let them sit to rise some more for another 30 minutes and then it'll be time to bake them. Let's see how we done here with the final rising. Oh yes, they did rise. Look at that. Probably doubled in size. Bake them for 30 minutes. For about 30 minutes till they're golden brown. Yum. There you go. Now, we'll just put this on low. You never want to start your mixture on high when you've got dry stuff in the bowl because it'll just go flying everywhere and make a huge mess. It smells so good in here right now. Oh my gosh. I wish you could smell it. And you will smell it if you make them. Mmm. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Beautiful. Just look at that. Isn't that scrumptious looking? Oh my goodness. I cannot wait till they cool a little bit. Oh, they look delicious. Oh, they smell delicious. They look and smell so good. Thank you for watching. Okay, I'm going to try out the buns here. I am going to tell you though one thing, is that even though I buttered my pans, they did stick to the pans. So next time I'm going to use some Pam Original and the pan with the baking powder, and maybe even put some parchment paper down. The sugars really make it stick. Well, let's give this a try. Oh, this looks so good. Oh, look at that. Oh. Yum. I can't believe I made those. I'm so proud of myself.